$4,000 and 2 years of my life later. The McLaren is done, and I'm poor. I guess I'm just happy the car hasn't blown up on me yet, since, I couldn't afford to fix it again. I've been daily driving it a couple months now reliably, but today I'm gonna take it on its longest drive yet, once and for all, to see if anything will break. What I was hoping would be like a weekend getaway, actually enjoying the car, driving it all the way around California, turned into a stressful one-day trip today. PCH is closed, like nothing's working out. Family at home, now it's freaking 2 p.m. I'm headed to Monterey, gonna get there at like 5 or 5:30. What a freaking project, man, what a freaking project. But I'm mentally ready to just turn off for 6 hours at least, just driving and, making sure it'll drive 450 miles. So let's hit the road, let's do it. Finally headed off to Monterey, the last video of the McLaren. Man, you guys may remember last time I drove this to Stockton, the steering wheel was super shaky at 73. It's not perfect yet, but I did install some hub-centric spacers on the wheels, and it definitely made a good difference. I think we're just gonna probably need a new set of wheels. As close as the Lamborghini wheels were to the exact right spec, they're just not perfect. So I think there's a little vibration in there. And also there's an offer on the table from somebody to tune this car. So maybe just new wheels, maybe a tune. So far this drive has been fantastic. I've been on the road for maybe 30 minutes at this point. And right now this series, the McLaren 650S, cheapest ever sold, it feels like a win. I know I'm far behind on it financially, but my heart's happy.
Do you number your days? Do you realize how important every single day is? I want to speak tonight on the brevity of life. Do you know in the days of Jesus, as fast as a person could go was as fast as a horse could run. And that happened all the way until 1830, when we developed an engine faster than a horse. Think of that. Those hundreds and thousands of years, as fast as you could go, was on horseback. Then in 1910, we developed a military aircraft that went 42 miles an hour. When Lindbergh took off for Paris, and in 33 hours he was in Paris, and we thought that was really something. Today we get on a Concorde, and they're there in 3.5 hours. In 1960, we started going through the air at 18,000 miles an hour up in the stratosphere. And yet we have fast automobiles and fast airplanes, and we're running from place to place like mad people. We've invented all of these modern things to save time, and we have less time than ever before.
I've said this for so long that when I am done with this car, I'm gonna drive it down the PCH with the roof off. And the PCH is actually closed, but the roof is off. This short drive finally gave me the chance to reflect on the project, just to take it all in and to process it. Life is just so short and it goes by so fast. And I realize I want to spend it doing things that actually matter. All right, you guys, we're coming up over the hill. We are here in Monterey. We're just a few miles away and we can see the ocean. And just like that, the $38,500 son of a gun McLaren got me all the way to Monterey. What an insane experience, blasting your favorite music, driving a supercar you built to one of the most beautiful spots on the planet. Life is freaking crazy, man. Biggest moment of the build has officially come. Today's the day we take it through the tunnel. This is it. One thing I've been having to adapt to on this car is the sound it makes. You know, I've never really been in love with the sound of this car. It doesn't sound bad, I guess, but coming from one of the best sounding V10s ever made, you know, hopefully we can change that today. Let's go through this tunnel and I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, you're good. Made it to Cannery Row. If you guys don't know this area, this is a very well-known area. The aquarium, Monterey Bay Aquarium, is right down the street all the way at the end there. So we have a pier down here that has amazing clam chowder. I'm gonna go get some of that and then I'm gonna head home. This trip may not have been the dream weekend getaway I was hoping it would be after 2 long years of work on this project, but I had a great time walking around Cannery Row, getting food, cinnamon rolls, saltwater taffy, and some coffee for the road. It was just a good couple hours getting to release some of the stress I've been carrying around this year. I was driving back pretty late at night, so I was just hoping nothing would leave me broken down on the side of the road. But the only stop I made that night was to fuel up for the first time since I left home. I'm still absolutely blown away by the performance of this car. Not because it's just wildly fast, but because on this trip, it actually got roughly 23 miles per gallon. I was definitely not expecting that. Well guys, with my trip to Monterey officially complete and 1,700 reliable miles on this car, I pronounce this build officially over, you guys. What a long journey. I can't believe it, man. This is so sick. There's 3 main takeaways that I've been able to reflect on just taking it to Monterey and back. First of all, I don't want to compromise in my own life the things that are truly important for stuff that seems important at the time. I basically compromised my entire finances to push this thing through this year with the engine swap and everything. Had to dump another 60 grand into this thing just this year. So I don't want to have to ever compromise my family's well-being and security for the future just for a car. On this project, there were so many expensive obstacles I had to overcome, but the sucky part is, the longer the build went on, the less and less money I made over that course of time. So I was putting more and more money and effort into completing this project, and I was getting less and less on my income. So a lot of this was my personal income, and it's not fun to be funding something like this with your personal income. That kind of sucked. Second takeaway from this series is I need to find low budget but freaking awesome builds to do next. I'm done rebuilding supercars. They're never worth it in the end. Not only are the auctions just totally scammy on these kind of things, but they're way overpriced from the auction lot. With how expensive all the parts are, you're always in over what it's actually worth, clean title if you were just to buy it. So I'm taking this channel back to its roots and just doing one-off, custom, unique projects, the stuff that Lord Kurt and I specialize in, just doing stuff that's fun, that can build a community around it. But now I can say officially, I have done it. I've done a supercar rebuild. And so now I know what it's actually like. It's about what I expected. It was quite the project to finish, but hey, look, we're here. We're here, we did it. All right, go team. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love the community we built here. And thank you everybody for getting me through this project. with all the encouraging words and the insight. It really does mean the world to me. And I'm so excited to show you guys the next project I already have lined up. I picked up a few weeks ago, and I can finally start releasing videos about it. We'll catch you next time. That is the last sentence I will ever say on this McLaren rebuild project. Congrats for finishing it with me. Thanks for letting me waste your time, everybody.
And we're trying to run today a space age on a horse and buggy moral and spiritual condition. Each human being has exactly the same number of hours and minutes every day. The scripture asks this question: what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
I truly hope I was able to give you guys something from this series that is deeper than just a car rebuild. I hope I was able to lift your spirits up and to send all my encouragement straight to your ears and eyeballs. And through these speakers, God, I pray your power and your love over everyone listening to this right now. Keep everyone here safe. May they feel your hand of provision on their life right now. God, thank you for family, for the beautiful earth we live in, for a successful rebuild, and for fast cars.